Welcome to another cast of the Defiler.ru tour number 43. This is a totally unofficial cast, and it's a game from the Winners Round 1, which was the first round of the tour, and it's going to be a game between reps DeWalt versus the Marine. DeWalt being pretty good pros player, but he chose to pick Zerg in his game against the Marine, who is the pros in the bottom right. The map is Fighting Spirit. Pretty classic map. It was a default map of this round, so let's see what both players are going to do here. DeWalt not going for any 4 pool, 5 pool stuff, while the Marine is putting down, or is probably going to put down the pylon at his natural. And I'm just gonna turn on the music just a bit. Awesome. Okay, the Marine scouting towards the top of the map, and he's not gonna scout DeWalt right away. And DeWalt also scouting in the wrong direction. It seems like the Marine is going for the usual Forge Fast Expand. There it is. Puts down the Forge. DeWalt meanwhile getting an overpool and is probably going to expand right after that, as soon as he's got the money to do so. Fighting Spirit as a map in PvZ is pretty standard map. It's pretty easy to do some 4 base turtle style as a Zerg, like open 3-hedge Spire into 5-hedge Hydra, go into Lurkers, Sunken Defense, tech to Hive, and then start throwing shit everywhere. Very nice block here by the probe, being annoying, also putting down the pylon, and as you can see, the wall was going up to 400 minerals, so the block was successful, and the Vault producing 6 links, so the Marine is probably going to need 2 cannons to defend, and the Vault's just gonna throw down his first hatchery at... Oh, okay, at the 3rd base, but the Marine actually lets the pylon finish, which is pretty unusual because it doesn't really do much. I mean, he's gonna delay the 3rd hatchery a bit, but not by that much. It's pretty uncharacteristic, and the Marine is still on 1 cannon, puts down the Nexus, but if DeWalt tries to commit, the Marine has to use the probes to block. And he's gonna throw down a gateway, I think. Yeah, he's going to throw down a gateway and just try to defend the choke by just with his two probes. And DeWalt scouts it, and was obviously a pause going on. Luckily, the replay isn't frozen or something. Like the replay isn't busted, because sometimes when you have a lot of chat going on in a pause, it breaks the replay. Gas going down, probably going to put down a 7x core as soon as this gateway finishes. He's doing a good job of keeping the scouting probe alive. And right as I say that, the scouting probe gets taken down, so the wall is going to get a lair pretty soon. Or is he going to go Zergling speed? No, gets the lair first, which is standard way of doing it. 7x core going down in the main. The natural is done, and both players gearing up for quite a standard mid game. Oh, that's quite an early +1 though. Did he get the gas way earlier than usual? That's an early +1. Usually you only, like most players get the +1 after they got the Stargate. And he's also putting down a second cannon. This is because he's blind currently. Like, he has no scouting information. He doesn't know how many lings his opponent has, so he puts down a cannon just to be safe in case DeWalt goes for some kind of ling speed run by. Puts down the Citadel right away, so it's not going to be a Stargate build. At least not a Stargate first build. Let's see what he's going to put. I think he's gonna put down a gateway. Yeah. So he's going for quite an early +1 speed cell attack, and it seems like DeWalt is going for the pretty standard 3-hatch. Yep, there it is. 3-hatch Spire into 5-hatch Hydra build. +1 is almost 50% done, so let's see if puts down a third gateway as well. So this is going to be quite a big attack, quite a big +1 speed zealot attack. You can also see he hasn't taken his natural gas yet, so he wants to get as many minerals as possible. And he's also trying to sneak out a probe, the Marine that is, and he successfully does so. So he's going to have some kind of information, I guess, because the DeWalt won't be able to kill the probe in time, because these are still slow Zerglings, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. 5th hatch going down, creep colony, and let's see. The Marine is continuing his zealot production, but it actually gets scouted by DeWalt, so DeWalt should know what's coming. I mean, he sees 3 gateways. He hasn't seen a Corsair yet. He hasn't seen a natural gas, so he has to assume that it's some kind of speed zealot attack. And speed's almost done. +1 is also on the verge of finishing. DeWalt getting no, it's not DeWalt, man. It's the Marine getting 2 cannons in anticipation of maybe a Mutalisk counterattack. And he's moving out with his speed cells. They don't have +1 yet, but let's see. DeWalt only has 2 sunkens at his natural. Only 1 is finished, and he's going in for the attack. DeWalt trying to block with the drones, but the Marine going for the run by actually gets into the main. All the drones are being evacuated. DeWalt producing some lings, producing Mutalisks now to defend. And this attack has done some damage. The Marine is going for the Spire, so the Spire is going to get taken out, I mean. And the Marine has done some damage now. What is he doing behind that? He hasn't taken his second gas yet. He's also going after the spawning pool, and he's also gonna get the spawning pool, so he gets 2 important tech structures basically for free. I mean, he's gonna lose those 5 cells, but he's taking down some drones, taking down the Spire, taking down the spawning pool, and these Mutalisks are not gonna do anything in the Marine's base, because the Marine is already defended with some cannons, and there's also the Templar Archive is done, so he's going to be able to morph some Archons. Meanwhile, doesn't get another probe drone, I mean. So 4 Mutalisks out, but he's not going to be able to do anything with those. Meanwhile, DeWalt is getting Hydra range, and another speed cell attack is going for the Walt's 3rd base, and he's also getting +1 armor behind that. And he's going after the Hydra then, but there are too many sunken colonies here, and there are also some Hydras popping out, so this attack is going to be stopped, and the Mutas are going to try to deal with the Zealots. Like, pick up some Zealots for free, because he can't really do anything else with those Mutas. Because, I mean, he can't harass the Marine, because the Marine is very well defended with his cannons. And seems like he's not going for getting out a DT to get map control, but there's an Overlord here. He doesn't have any Corsairs to snipe Overlord, so this isn't going to do too much, I think. Did he get... Wow, he's producing a lot of Hydras, so no drones for DeWalt right now. And Storm is almost done, but he... Whoa, sorry. Sorry about that. But he doesn't have any High Templars out, so he won't have any Storm, and if DeWalt decides to attack, this could be a problem for the Marine. And DeWalt's producing Hydra only at the moment, I think. He doesn't have... He's not going for any kind of... he's not drawing up, I think. He's supply blocked at the moment, but I don't think he produced any drones the last few production cycles. So this seems to be some kind of mid-game attack, and there's a High Templar on the way. DeWalt going in, trying to do some harass with his Mulisks. But he only has 4 Mulisks in stack, so they don't do that much damage. So it won't be really too effective. Meanwhile, the Marine got an Observer Bay up, and he's also going for drop. So he might try to elevator some troops into the main base, or just go for some old storm. Just go for some storm drops. And that's probably going to be effective, because I don't think DeWalt has rebuilt his Spire yet, so he won't have any Scourge to deal with drops. And he's DeWalt getting Lurker upgrade now. He hasn't done anything so far. Has been pretty defensive, except for doing some nice micro with the Mutalisk though. But he loses them, but baits out a Storm, so that's pretty nice. He actually got the Occam down to 40 shields. That's pretty good. And just checking with the DT. And drop is going in, but it's only a Zealot drop. And I think he's trying to sneak into the main. Yeah, sneaking into the main. But DeWalt spotted it, so this drop isn't going to do anything. He's going to get 1 Hydra, but at least he's going to save the shuttle. I mean, he can't really do much, because DeWalt is pretty defensive, so... And he's got a ton of Hydras. So he's very well defended. I don't think everything except Storm drops is probably not going to do anything. And he actually, the Marine has 2 forges now, upgrading stuff. Snipes and High Templar is probably gonna get a second High Templar, gets a Storm for it, and gets the High Templar, so that's pretty good. Meanwhile, a large Hydra force is engaging the Zealots, and the Zealots are not doing too well without the High Templar support, and he has only got 1 Storm left, so this is baits good Storm dodging, and he morphs all the Hydras to Lurkers, but that's fine, because he got more reinforcements coming from his base. And it seems like DeWalt is going to take that battle. I mean, he's going to have Lurkers, but the Marine has Ops out, I think. But yeah, the Marine's army is getting crushed here in the middle of the map. And this High Templar doesn't have any energy, and the Marine taps out. GG. Wow.